How do you create change as a brand new coach? I want to share with you 3 things that you can take away straight away if you are someone who has just started coaching, or maybe you are just even before that and you're about to start coaching and making a difference in other people's lives. The first thing is this: always follow a system, always follow a model or a framework. The reason this is really important is because in the beginning, you don't have to believe in yourself, you just have to believe that the system or the model that you have really works. I'll give you an example. Imagine that you didn't know how to cook, but you had a recipe. You could still follow that recipe and you could rely on the recipe to give you the results that you don't know how to get. And so when you first start coaching, I really want to encourage you to rely heavily on the models and the frameworks. Get access to the content that you get from the course that you're doing, read the questions, follow the steps, follow the strategy, and allow the strategy to do the majority of the work. Take some pressure off yourself. The second point is to practice, practice, practice. Now, a lot of people put pressure on themselves when it comes to coaching they do their education and then they just want to start their coaching business straight away. We've been training people to become coaches for 17 years and we know how to do it. And the number one way to do it is get people to practice their coaching hours inside their course with their peers, and then they can build up their confidence, because confidence is equal to competence. It just simply means if you're good at it, you're going to feel confident. And learning how to coach is not just learning up here, it's learning through actual real world experience. And so you want to get as much of it as you possibly can. I always say to the coaches that I mentor, if you're nervous and you've only done 1 coaching hour, do 20 coaching hours. Get up to your 20th hour. Let's have that conversation again. You'll have a deep sense of confidence that you didn't have before. So practice is one of the most important things. The third thing is to seek feedback from your mentors. A big mistake that a lot of people make is to avoid feedback. Feedback is insight that you can get from someone who has the results that you want. I always talk about this because I think it's one of the most important things. Have mentors in your corner that can listen into your coaching and give you feedback and say, hey, this is what you did really well. This is your next step. I remember in my first couple of months of coaching, I had a mentor listen in to my coaching when I was practicing and I'm building up my confidence, and their feedback was so invaluable. I didn't even know how I was doing, and I had a mentor step in and say, hey, you're doing really well here, here, here. And I thought, really? I'm doing all right? And they said, yeah, this is where you're doing well. These are the next steps for you to be able to progress. And I am so grateful for that mentoring session and the sessions that I had. And I want to encourage you to find mentors, people that can guide you through your next step. You don't have to do this alone. It's the hardest way to get really good at it. You become really great if you have someone in your corner guiding you through the steps. I trust you found this useful. If you've resonated with anything that you've heard, I'd love to encourage you to go ahead and click the link below. You'll head over to another page where I'd love to invite you along to a live global broadcast. We'll be talking about ideas like this, how we can apply them to our own lives and how we can make even more of a difference in the lives of others. Go ahead and click the link below, and I trust I'll see you on the other side.